the situation has been made worse because of lack of predictability in the 2022 budget, right? So there isn't any clear fiscal sustainability path that government has outlined in the 2022 budget that gives comfort and confidence to investors. And you know why? Because when you see the foreign dominance in your economy like this, your policy communication must generate confidence. Okay, other than that, the mere speculative activities of these foreign interests and the rest of them can collapse your economy, because they are the ones driving what is happening here and all of that. Okay, so you see that, and then again, this is where I want to make this humble submission. You see, there's no plan B to the 2022 budget.
No.
Right? There's no plan B. And I believe that government didn't do well. So everything was hinged on e-levy. And I think e-levy should still not be passed, right? Because that is not the solution and all of that. So I believe that it may be helpful for the Ministry of Finance to make a statement in Parliament about certain revisions to the 2022 budget, to give some level of confidence and assurance, right? It doesn't hurt and all of that, to take another look. We could do that. 2020, a few months into the implementation of the budget, we realized that assumptions underlying the budget were no longer reliable. We had to go to Parliament and do all of that. So we need to do that. So if you don't do that, the city will look. And Evans, let me tell you this. If you look at the template that Ghana sent to the IMF in 1965, under the watch of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, we had and which is a reflective of what happens over the years, and you can compare that also to the template we sent to the IMF in 2014, actually, for the program that was approved in 2015. You see what runs through. There's only one thing left, which is keeping us from going to the IMF right now, and that has to do with the depreciation of the city. And if Bank of Ghana decide to fight that, it will burn through our international reserves. Then once your international reserves deplete to a certain level, you will have no choice than to go to the IMF in an ambulance. This is what is keeping us right now. And right now, the effect of that is beginning to show on the city. And what will happen now is that everybody is waiting to see to what extent can Bank of Ghana defend the city with our international reserves. And this was what we did in 2014. And so somewhere middle of 2014, our net international reserves could only cover like 2 months of import. Then when it gets to that point, you have to make a call to the IMF.